Alright, here is the video review for the 3A Dark of the Moon Starscream. And it is Death Dorito Starscream with the tattoos. I would love to see a non-tattooed version of this figure, but I don't know what the licensing is. So we may not, but I don't know if I dig this one as much as I dig the Prime. The Prime is amazing, and a lot of it is just, and it's nothing wrong with the figure itself. It's just, well, my take on the design. But, you know. He does have a light up compartment in the top of his head. You just pull this little piece up. Like that. Batteries go in the top, and there's a little switch up here to turn his eyes on. His eyes light up red, much like Prime's lit up white. Now, unfortunately, even though I thought I was preparing, I got the wrong kind of batteries. I got a whole pack of them, and they don't fit. And it's Thanksgiving now, so I finally have some free time to shoot it. I don't have the right kind of batteries. It takes AG1, smaller batteries than what I've got there. But I'm assuming it works a lot like Prime's. Poseability, it's got a lot of articulation here. The arms, you can swivel these little hinges thing. These fins are on ball joints, so you can rotate them up and out of the way. The head is on a ball joint and can look all around. Elbows, it's got like soft rubber wires and pieces that move out of the way so you can move his hands, swivels, all the fingers. The wrist is on a ball joint, or maybe a double swivel. It may just be a double swivel, but either way, a lot of articulation in the wrist. These soft rubber wires allow the arms to move. Individually articulated fingers. Now he's got the Gatling cannon over on this arm. Legs have a good range of motion, ratcheting. Everything ratchets and supports it. You can straighten the legs out if you want to make him taller, or put him in like kind of an action pose there. You'll notice on his feet, you'll see some little clear pieces of plastic, because while he can stand on his own without these little support struts in there, he is taking a lot of the weight here on the four toes, just standing that way. And these little clear pieces plug into the bottom of his feet. Just make him stand a little bit more securely, take some of the stress off of some of the thinner connection points there on the toes, which is a really nice addition, because it's not like a huge stand that takes up a lot of space. It just plugs into the bottom of the feet. Very ingenious. On the back, his engines light up as well. There's a little tool. This little piece right here comes off. And they give you a little tool. You just kind of grip up in here and let you pull that piece off. Put the batteries in, turn on the switch to light up the turbines. Again, smaller batteries than I have, unfortunately. We got the turbines and all the stuff back here. You can see all the lovely pistons and detailing on the legs as well. We'll do some close-up shots at the end. And he also comes with his missile launcher bow arm weapon. This piece is a separate piece that you plug in, and you can rotate. You can hear it ratchet. It clicks in lots of different positions, so you can have that adjusted however you want. Being his transformed hand, this is a nice little feature. He actually still has a couple fingers on there. Fully articulated. And to transform it, or to reattach it, we just unhook these red wires off the hand here. You can see they plug in like that. And then this forearm, just slides it off there like that. And then with the little fin facing out, there's a post there. You just snap this back on. And then you can take these wires. There's a couple little peg holes here on either side of the fin. You can take those down and hook those wires in on the arm. Like that. And then you can pose him with his arm weapon, which is really cool. And it swaps out very easily. So that's also a bonus. And just a real quick size comparison with Prime, because like he comes in a much bigger box than Prime, and I think if you extend the legs, he's much larger or he can be as tall as, but here he is with the Dark of the Moon figure they did with Prime. Make sure those are both in the figure. Yeah, you can see Prime's all the way up there to the top of the let me take this off, to the top of the display. And let's come up on both of them, get some good detail shots. I don't think I got some really decent detail shots of Prime before, but just all sorts of lovely paint details on these guys. So yeah, they're not cheap, but they're not small, and they are absolutely, I think, if you've got the space to display them and the cash to afford them, I think they're worth it if you like the designs. Like I said, this Prime is fantastic. I'm going to be super sad when he has to move on. And Starscream, the Starscream is really well done. Like, any misgivings I have about the Starscream are solely based on this design, not the toy. They're very well built, very solid, a very high-end collector piece. But there it is, 3A Starscream.